Can't imagine being with somebody else.
All right, guys, we are back. Oh my goodness! So we are done with the, pretty much ear raping you with religion and all that shit.
Yeah, now we can go on your side of the fence.
My side. Whoa, my side of the fence.
Wait a minute, though.
So
let's
whoa.
No, let's get people.
So I was.
No, let people
I was
understand.
interacting.
There's our
Okay,
people.
go ahead,
There's
go
new
ahead,
people.
go ahead,
First
go
of all,
ahead.
I'm his uncle, so that makes you my nephew.
I think
right?
everybody else.
Yeah,
does.
I don't know. There's, but
We actually could be brothers compared to what
as
our
you can
family.
see, I'm trying to be a very good Christian, and I'm a born again Christian. About 6 years. I know we're not talking. Well, I don't want to talk, but the point
No,
is
Finish
because
it.
your buddy. When we were on a podcast together with your buddy, I won't say names. He said that you were an atheist, and I'm like,
Nate.
whoa! And I don't think you're an atheist. I think that you believe in God. You just don't believe God.
All
We'll
right.
leave it at that tonight.
Yeah.
So-
Guys, I don't know where Nate came up with this bullshit about atheists, but
Well, I don't
I've never
understand.
been an atheist.
Well, now you say names. I don't understand where you come up on some of the stuff he said about the Bible, man. They're a little kooky there.
It's his opinion.
I
Everybody
know
has
it.
an opinion.
But I asked him to come, and I was going to ask him questions, and he never came. You know,
Freedom of speech.
I wanted. He said stuff, and I wanted to prove.
So
I
let him
wanted
know
to
right now
prove
that
him
you would
wrong.
like him to come back on.
Yeah, Nate, please come because some of the stuff you said, I told you to watch videos, but I can show you. I can show you where. Well, like the one. Well, we won't even get into it.
All right, so
won't get into it.
we're gonna get into political shit right now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be very nice about it.
Well.
Eh.
Depends on who you're talking about.
Some of you might fly with the birds, but anyways, we're gonna talk about that bridge shit. There is no way China didn't do that, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna not sugarcoat it. There is no way possible that you could have 1 hour and then if you look at it and hit the pot. Now I'm a construction. I have my CM license. I got everything you could think of in construction. You can't do any. You can't certify me anymore than what I am in construction.
Hey, wait a minute though.
There's no possible way.
You got to finish your sentence because in
I'm
construction
kidding.
you go. I know it, but you have a tendency to stop and then people in construction.
In construction.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's that howling
So-
trade
so-
thing.
And I'm a lake kid too, as well.
Yeah.
I've been born and raised on water, and you know that.
Yeah.
We all love water. But I mean, literally, I know riverboats. I know rivers. I know how they flow. I know the currents. I know all that. There is no possible way, an hour, no possible way. And I'm going to tell you, Maryland, you guys fucked up. No possible way. You could not send out 3 tugboats that one knot for 1 hour, and it hits that pier perfectly dead center in the bow of that 500-foot long boat. Or I should say, ocean liner.
Calm down a little bit.
Okay.
Calm down.
There is no possible way you could not tell me that you could not stop that. A tugboat has so much torque. That's why they bring the barges in. That's why they bring the freighters in. That's why they bring the cruise ships in. That's why they park them. That's why. Come on, guys. I have my captain's license. I did it in Grand Haven. I can drive a boat that's over 50 foot. I have it. Guys, come on. Too much behind that. And you know what? Maersk, I understand that's an Onassis company. That's Europe. But you know what? That was just the actual cargo that was on it. Now, it was a China freighter. China. Come on, man. Jeez, that's technology.
You don't believe in coincidence?
Not at all.
Come on.
Coincidence?
Come on.
Coincidence is eating a taco and taking a shit. That's a coincidence. No. No way.
No, I agree.
China.
I am not. I'm waiting for 2 weeks because I just don't. Whatever comes out first is usually a lie. Just let everything.
And I'm going to call it right now
But-
already because I've already
I will
looked at so many outlets
Yep.
and I'm reading between the lines and I reverse engineer everything. I reverse analyze everything. I look at all the angles and then I make my own conclusion. And you know what? Wow.
It's not
But-
an accident. I would pretty much.
I can't wait till Donald comes out and says, China? Meh. He's gonna go after him. I know.
It's,
Yeah.
it's yeah. When I heard it was a China ship, I mean, lights do go out. I mean,
No, but they lost. But here's the thing: they lost full power. Okay, that's fine.
it floated for an hour.
Ships
Is what you're
down
saying.
a river.
I haven't been studying because I'm waiting.
That is
I'm
no
waiting
bigger
for the
than if you
waters
put
to-
5 of those boats in width
Yeah,
together,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, in the last 100 feet, it kind of veers to the pier,
Right to it.
right where it cuts off to the actual metal, and it's second largest or third largest in the whole United States. The
ship,
longest,
the ship.
the longest bridge that's
Bridge.
still steel
Okay.
standing,
Okay.
because everything else is suspension bridge, or But no, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's almost. I'm not going to say conspiracy, but I look at it. I almost want to say it is, and I'm read between the lines. I'm getting to that, but it's kind of like a deflection of something else. Okay, let's look at here why we do this really quick, But that's our United States government.
That happens all the time.
Yeah.
No question. I don't.
I mean,
I don't believe. I don't. I'm just waiting to just let the waters cool a little bit. And my source, once again, I'm going to plug him, is Dan Bongino. He's got me to just wait on stuff like this. Next week, he'll come out and say what he believes, and I will believe him because I just like that guy. He's down to earth. He's not like these wackos that are on the internet that believe in flat Earth and that Biden is not the true Biden. He's a guy with a mask that looks like Biden. I mean,
Everybody thinks Biden is not Biden. Biden's dead. Clinton's dead.
I'm a conspiracy. You call it conspiracy theorist. I mean, you can call us that if you want, but that's just going a little. I mean, you know what? I was falling for that for a while, but man,
That's like saying Epstein. He didn't kill himself. He's gone. He's playing because he had too many people in his black book and blah 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 blah.
you
Probably got rushed out the back door.
everything can. Yeah, everything. Hey. To me, everything is on the table. It's just isn't on the edge of the table. I'm not saying that the conspiracy theory that clones. I'm not going with clones. I'm that Hillary Clinton. But Hillary Clinton supposedly died in 2016 or 17. Not died. They killed her. I mean, come on. That's deep.
Guys, could only wish if you're Republicans when she was Secretary of State.
That's deep. Hey, I hope you guys don't say that you're a Democrat or you're a Republican. Man, we're patriots, dudes. They want us to be on two sides. Republicans over here, Democrats over here, and they want us to fight because the congressmen, without us fighting, they wouldn't have a job. If
It's
we all,
misdirection.
If we all got along, there would be no.
Wouldn't that be nuts if we all got along? Could you imagine Israel actually getting along with Palestine? Iraq getting along with Iran and Syria.
If the Israel is the
Pakistan, Russia.
if the Jews
getting along.
if the Jews dropped their weapons today, they would be annihilated. Say that word for me.
No, not annihilated.
Yeah.
But you know what they
Vice
would do?
versa.
Their
Vice
economy
versa.
would go
Vice
downhill.
versa. If the Palestinians dropped their weapons, there would be peace there.
You know what the funny thing is, though?
Do you agree with me there?
I definitely agree. Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, honestly,
it's not the Palestinians or the Jews. They're wonderful people. It's their crooked governments like our crooked governments.
Actually, I don't even think it's a crooked government. I think it's
Yeah,
just
it is.
such a long-standing war for 3,000 years.
But it's the people that run that area. The people, the Palestinians live. What is it in the Gaza Strip? There's like 1 million or 2 million Palestinians that live right neighbors of Jews, and they get along. It's not the people.
I know.
It's the governments.
I think you and I should take this weekend because we're going to do the cookie show on Monday.
And go to Israel?
No.
I'd love to.
Oh, I would love to go to Israel.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh my God!
But anyway, what you said?
But I think so. Monday, guys, Brock and I are going to have a cooking show. Oh, Brock's going to cook, and I'm going to comment, ask questions, and try to maybe kind of help and fuck shit up.
Well, you can
Excuse
do
my
the
language.
dishes.
Oh, I'll do
great.
dishes.
That'd be great. Thank you.
I'm a house knee. But anyways, so
Well, you got the socks to show it. That's for Nate. That's a
they're
plug.
not
That's
that
a plug.
they're not that flamboyant
That's a
today.
plug for Nate.
But anyways, guys.
Actually,
So
those are nice looking.
we do have. So Brock and I are going to be doing a show together too as well. And thank you so much for everything. But what I'm trying to say, I'm going to get onto this, is we're going to do on Monday at what time? What were we doing?
I believe it's 10.
10 o'clock? 10 o'clock, we're going live Monday. We got a hell of a menu.
That means I got to get up at what, 9:45. All right.
Oh, God, it's such a rough life.
Dude, I'm up all night.
Oh, my
I'll be
goodness.
up at 3, 2, 3,
It must be hard
4,
to roll
5.
out of bed and go to the kitchen to do a show and then.
Go back to bed. Really? Take a nap.
Oh, yeah.
That's-
Be on
that's cool.
TV for a minute.
Oh, I can't wait till Monday. That's a cool.
Oh.
I can't wait.
Man, but no, he's got a heck of a menu for you guys. It's going to be really fun. But what I'm getting to is we should actually talk about that and take the weekend and actually think about, because you know what, 3,000 years, and I have friends in Pakistan, I got friends in Israel, I got friends in Libya. I mean all over Europe, and I'll tell you what, nobody understands why they're still fighting. Nobody. It's a history war. That's all it is. I mean, Trump gave the Palestine, Jerusalem again. Now Israel's
Oh,
pissed.
Trump was on his way
But-
to making peace in that region.
He's trying to take care of the
and he
7-year
got-
war.
he
type
got
deal.
taken
Tribulation, I should say.
He got screwed, and we all know that. If you don't think Donald Trump got screwed in 2020, man, you're sleeping. Wake up. Slap yourself in the face. Wake up. It's just insane that people don't know what's going on.
People can't think for themselves. That's the problem.
Our government,
They're-
and you
they're-
know what?
they either follow.
But don't blame the Democrats. That's
No, it's everybody.
I mean,
it's
the
every Republicans, Democrats.
The- no.
It's everybody.
Yeah. But I mean, the Democrats, there's Republicans that are actually Democrats. I mean, John Kane, he wasn't a Republican. Mitt Romney, come on, he's not a Republican.
I look at John Kane
They're
like
plants.
he is almost like one of those guys that just comes out at a Halloween, type deal and scares the shit out of me. Mitt Romney, same thing. Al Gore, I'm
Oh,
such for the
Al
planet,
Gore.
but I drive around in my fucking plane all the time just putting out fucking pollution.
Hey.
It
Here's the thing, though. For decades, you got the Republicans, you got the Democrats, and they've been having political sex with each other for so long that look at what the offspring now that we have. That these people doing political sex, and I don't mean. I mean, I'm sure they all go for each other, but I'm talking political sex as just being buddies and being
I was actually looking at the lineages
what.
when you said that. Guys, I'm so sorry,
What?
but I know it's Easter
Let me
weekend.
finish this though, because
Okay,
the
go
bottom
ahead.
line is, look at what this political sex of the game of this game they've been playing, and now we got, like you said, Al Gore. You got the Clintons. You got Joe. You've got what's the vice president's name? She's a joke. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Harris.
All of them.
Kamala or
and
whatever
you
the
can
fuck
throw
her name is.
Republicans in there. Probably 85% of our House and Senate
Talk about a
are
sleeper,
just,
though.
are just they're people that have been compromised.
You know what's the funny thing is?
They go to the office. They go to this office to say they're going to represent Michigan or whatever and do wonderful things. I totally believe them. But then they get compromised because they do stupid things and they get them on video doing weird things with kids and call me a conspiracy theorist, but
Hey, you know
it's
what?
true.
You know what? What I was gonna.
Sick.
I thank
Absolutely
goodness
sick.
I did not, lose my train of thought. I didn't have a brain fart for once, but maybe. No, I'm going to capitalize on what you said about the whole political
The
standpoint,
political
the blah
sex.
blah. Yeah, the sex. It's almost like a Rothschild world. It's like he made all these and then he just changed their names, but it's all his
Rothschild.
descendants. Fuck, it's like Jesus, 5 families control the whole world.
If any family talks directly to Satan, it's the Rothschilds. Yes, you guys, the Rothschilds, evil. You go on the internet and put down his
Just look at the portraits.
It's just satanic portraits and satanic art pieces of the Rothschilds in all of their castles,
And they're huge.
and they're nothing but it's just
Evil.
pictures of Baal and
You'd
just-
actually
just-
get shivers.
oh yes,
Your hairs would
yes.
tingle. And that's if you were corrupt as fuck, you'd still get hairs going, oh shit, what could, oh
No, there's
God.
a picture of what is I think it's David or one of the big Rothschilds, the older gentlemen.
They're not gentlemen.
In front of one that's just evil. You could just see the evilness in this painting, and taking a picture of this woman from California, she's I don't know her name, but she's the head of the high priestess.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm like, why is he hanging out with her? They are evil people.
Huh. Oh, they are. There was a saying that said,
Bill Gates. Sorry, Billy. You're evil.
he's a
sick.
sleeper. He's a sleeper.
He's sick.
He's a sleeper.
He's sick.
Yeah. That's why Melinda left him. But there's a saying that it's funny how I got told this one time, and it was in Savannah, Georgia, and it was by a really rich guy, and it was really funny. I was sitting on the pier, and I was giggling, laughing on the phone, and I said one thing, and I know I was terrible saying this, and I'm going to be truthful. I said, sometimes people leave and they get lost and never come back. And he looked at me, and then we started talking. He goes, well, I caught that. What do you mean by that? I said, you know what I meant by that, right? And yeah, I do. So they're not coming back. Well, they're not coming back. But we were sitting there, and he had told me, he goes, you know what the funny thing about being really, really rich is? Is you can do as many horrible things, be as mean as you can, and people just have to take it. And I started laughing. I was like, are you serious? He goes, does it not make sense? I said,
What can you do?
yeah. He goes, well, you just told me people get lost and never come back. I said,
What can you
well,
do?
touche. I mean,
Go on the internet and put in Bill Gates, 90% population control, college campuses, and see what videos come up with him.
I will tell you that RFK Jr.
You make your own decision.
Oh my God, I've been watching your podcast. You've been on Joe Rogan.
Who's
You've been
this?
RFK Jr.
Okay.
Robert F. Kennedy
Right.
Jr. Yeah, and he has been telling a bunch of stuff about his uncle, his dad, his grandfather Joe, and how they made their money and where he is at, and he's actually running for president, I guess.
Yeah. He picked a female for.
Yeah,
We think she's a female.
He
We're not
actually,
sure.
to tell you the truth, I mean, I don't believe in a lot of people, but when you watch his podcast, somehow, some way, I'm a history buff. I love that stuff, and I read a lot. I do a lot of, my due diligence. I hate that word, but I do, I read and, do my homework and stuff like that. But, man, he is true. Like, he was on a podcast, and it was funny. He's like, yeah, I've been on the plane with Epstein. I thought he was a creep. Giselle was awesome. But her dad, she left England because her dad supposedly murdered, suicide or whatever, fell off the yacht or blah, 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 got suspiciously was
Who's
killed.
that?
Giselle Maxwell.
Right.
Her dad was a lord, actually, in Britain.
Okay.
And, but she left because of that, because there was so much shit. But it was almost like Epstein had. That's what her dad was saying. But then he was talking about, his uncle, and he was out with Roger Ailes. He's friends with Roger Ailes, and everybody that's in the news right now, or was in the news for the last 3 years or 4 years, that sex trafficking. But he says, I was on their planes. I did this, I did that, blah, blah, blah. talks about Trump's plane. He goes, "You get on Trump's plane, it ain't like a G6. That's a 737. That you get on it, and it's no wonder he didn't want to take Air Force One. I mean, he was it was a downgrade. But he is so real, guys, and I love Trump. But what I'm getting to is RFK Jr. I'm not a big fan of Joe Kennedy. I ran with a bunch of people in Detroit, and you guys know, I don't even have to mention their names. But he talks about you guys on the podcast, too, as well. And it's funny. I would like to actually meet the guy because he's actually he's got that much charisma, but he's good. And he knows, but he says, a lot of people don't like me because I'm so outspoken. He's an extrovert, right? But he tells the truth. He doesn't care, and he does it in front of his kids. But certain things that he asks people, he knows certain trigger words, and if he doesn't get the right response, he knows that you're full of shit. It's like when he on the podcast, he asked Epstein, "How did you make your money?" "Well, I did something for the Chinese government and got them the money back." Bullshit. I know you didn't do that. Type deal. But he talks about Joe and how, I mean, God. And he talks about John Daly and fixing the election. He even says, "Oh, yeah, elections are fixed." he says it, done. He's got the charisma. He's got the gumption. He's real, man.
Well, yeah.
But
Elections are rigged,
he's not worried
we better hope to take care of this problem in 2024 because if you like Trump or not, if he doesn't win, we're screwed. We're all going to be slaves to China, period.
Well, I know Biden's not going to win.
Well, you know what? I don't think it can't get to 2024.
There's
The
no
Democrats
way Biden can win with Hunter being out there being a dickhead.
The Democrats know they're going to lose. And it's going to be such a landslide. They can't afford it to actually happen in November. Something's ugly going to happen in this country. Hate to say it, but unfortunately, it's going to happen. But fortunately, it needs to because that's the only there's only one way to fight fire, and that's with fire. I'm sorry.
That's where I say, Nate, and screw you. 2 wrongs make it right.
Hey,
it does. Sometimes you have to fight evil with evil.
Yeah.
You do.
This is the only way we're going to win.
You have to get in the realm of the same mind frame.
So-called Republicans, they got to stop being Harvey Milquetoast. And you know what? They're evil. The Democratic Party, a lot of nice Democrats. It's just they've chosen the Democratic Party.
It's like we said earlier. It doesn't matter Democrats or Republicans.
Right,
they're
right.
Always,
they're all the same.
They're all self-interest, but
it's just evil, and you can only fight evil with evil. You just said it. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, you have to fight evil with evil. I mean, it really.
That's not a very Christian thing to say. Well, I'm sorry. You know what? I know God. You're supposed to turn the other cheek, but there's eye for an eye too. I mean. God really wants us, Satan, to
Rothschilds.
The Rothschilds, okay? I mean, come on. When Satan's after you, okay, you fight him off. I mean, you don't lay down. There's a lot of people, a lot of Christians. It is what it is. I'm going to submit. Yeah. I'm not submitting. How do you submit? If somebody is coming to you, if 10 of these black hats come to my doorstep with guns, chances are I'm going to die. But I'm taking out at least 3 of them. I'm going to take out 2 or 3. Yeah. I'm going out with glory. You know what? I'm on earth for the Lord to spread the word, and I don't think He wants me to have Satan kill me because it's one less person on this earth that is spreading His word. That's the way I look at it.
Although I will tell you,
I may be wrong, probably am, but I'm sorry. I am not giving in to Satan. Not.
So I just watched it's an art show on Netflix. It just came out, guys. It's brand new right now. But it was an artist that he did 200 or 300 paintings. But there's a museum in Germany right now that's actually owned by you assholes, Rothschilds, that you've taken art that nobody's ever seen, and it's worth $4 billion in a vault. That you've stolen art 200 pieces of his, and it's on Netflix. So fuck you guys. And you know what? You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. You really should. You guys, you know what? The government, if you guys didn't own the Federal Reserve, which I know you do because Roosevelt signed it over to you in fucking war, which everybody knows.
Okay, stop right there. I mean, how many of you think the Federal Reserve is a government branch? Raise your hand. I don't even see anybody, but I know how many. If there's 100 people looking, how many are raising their hands right now that think that the Federal Reserve is? There's a lot of people out
Probably
there that
a lot
think
of people
that.
don't know that.
Yeah, they don't realize
they don't
that the
read.
Federal Reserve is not a government entity. Look it up.
It's a privatization
Yes,
bank.
and they've been screwing us since 1913.
The only one that's larger than that is actually there's one. She's a descendant of the Medici's, and she's part of the Vatican Bank. That's the only bank that's larger than fucking Rothschild's. That's the only one.
Supposedly, the Rothschilds' banking system is through London.
Oh, they probably kill the bank.
There's
They
three.
probably kill the Pope and
but-
blah blah blah. And
But you got the Vatican, and you got I believe it's Switzerland. Those three are in bed together.
So I
the
love
big
Lloyd's
boys.
of London. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I bank with you, but you know, international law.
Our dollar. I wake up every day and I just look at a dollar bill and I shake it. Like, are you still good today?
But
I mean, it's close. It's close. It's not going to be good
yeah.
down the road. Well, you don't think that?
You know what?
The banking system has to collapse.
It's
It
gonna
has
collapse.
to.
There is so
It has to.
when
If
you
not,
put,
we're
when you
screwed.
go to the
We're
bank,
screwed.
okay, you go to the bank, you put $1. That bank can actually take and loan $10 to your dollar, 10 times to your dollar.
When you borrow,
How else? And then we bail our tax dollars, bailed them out because they fucked up on home loans and blah blah blah.
you take
know
out
what?
you take out $100,000 loan. They don't even have the money to give you. It's paper.
But the funny thing
It's
is,
just paper.
when we bailed out those banks, right? Jamie Dimon, Chase, love him to death. He's funny as shit. They don't. Jamie Dimon's the CEO, chairman of Chase.
but I don't.
Oh yeah. Oh, here.
I don't
There's
think
20 million for you. There's 30 million for you. There's 100 million for me. There's they just give out bonuses. You guys are a bunch of pieces of shit.
Well, it's coming down. Hopefully,
And I don't care.
supposed to be.
Come get me, guys.
We all-
Come get me.
We all have our.
I'm on borrowed time anyways. Fuck you. But happy Easter.
Things better happen. If
Yeah.
not, we're all slaves to China.
Guys, we need to wake up.
Period.
Wake up to the people. If you see somebody that is ultra rich, I don't care how much money that they give. They're only doing. I used to do it when I had a ton of money. I used to go like this because I didn't want to go there, and I'd write a check. I'd send a check because it wasn't worth my time. I understand where they're coming from, but not on that scale. But Jesus, when you run the world and you're running everybody,
And they do run the
I'm
world.
single. I don't have kids. I don't have to worry about that stuff. I don't have the responsibility of that. So I don't know what it's like to have kids. I really don't. I mean, I picked up a couple leases here and there, but I mean, that was great and I loved it. But you know what? That's not how life works. But you guys, there's like literally 5. Actually, to tell you the truth, Japan. You know what? You guys are the only ones in the Red Dragon family. You guys are the only ones that can actually wipe out Rothschilds, Bilderbergs, Mellons, Carnegies, everybody. And just wipe them off because you guys hold all the gold standard. That's you,
Japan?
Japan.
I thought you sure it's not China.
It's Japan.
China's owns. They're buying up all the gold.
Actually, there's a. Well, we can talk about it later.
Japan,
I
China,
I
same,
can give you a lot. Yeah,
same thing.
a couple of same families. That's what they. Okay, so it's in China. So they build these huge, cities, and stuff,
Right.
but nobody lives in them. They'll pay you to go live in them, right? Nobody wants to go live in them. So there's just an empty city, beautiful place. I mean, it's like going to like Chicago, not seeing anybody. Trains are there, not running. Electricity's there. Nothing's on. You know, no cars. No. It's empty. It's unbelievable.
Things better change.
I mean, it's guys.
Get
We
your-
own this world together. We're only on it for so long.
Get your guns loaded, baby. Get your guns loaded. 'Cause
Or go to Idaho and bite it in barrels.
it's sad. It's sad to say that something has to happen drastically here. I mean, nobody wants bloodshed, but it's to the point where it's 1776 all over again.
Well,
If we don't stop as a society, quit being Harvey Milktoast, and stand up to evil, enough is enough, and fight evil with evil, you know what? You may not be around much longer. I'm not. I'm 66, but I can't imagine the life for my grandkids.
yeah, that's
weird.
the same thing. Rothschilds. You know
I'm
what?
doing it for my
Your
grandkids, not for
grandchildren,
me.
grandchildren. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Your guys are destroying everything. It's gone. But, and I'll tell you what, right now, Zuckerberg, your $250 million mansion underground, that's literally 1,000 feet underground, that you spent $250 million on and still climbing, that just goes to show to the American public where we're going. It's not going to save you.
I heard that. I think it was him that is a. He's a relative to the Rothschilds.
Incest is the
heard
best,
that?
they say.
Did you hear
right?
that?
Yeah, incest is the best.
Is he an ancestor or a relative, a Rothschild? Somewhere.
Supposedly,
a
I'd
bloodline
have
somewhere?
to go back. I've looked at the lineage, but literally, from the Rothschilds down, you could literally put their blood into everybody that's in Congress right now.
Oh,
It's handpicked.
oh, okay. Take Charles. Okay, King Charles.
Well, no, that okay. So
No,
actually,
you
the
know
funny,
who- you know
no,
who his-
you hold on,
you know who his
hold on.
ancestor
Before I
is?
lose it,
Yeah.
you Royals, you Brits, you really think the royal family's British? You fucking dumbasses! German. You guys are fucking German. You got a German monarchy. Come on. He was one of the last. He was the son of the last czar. He was the only one that
Queen-
didn't get killed on the fucking train.
Charles and Queen Elizabeth are ancestors to. We had this discussion.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
To the self-proclaimed
He
Dracula
had-
that lives in
He
Transylvania.
had to
an actual-
he had to denounce his throne.
I thought it was-
He had to denounce his throne to be king.
I thought it was the Rothschilds, but I did some studying, and it's Charles. King Charles says that he's the ancestor of. What was the king's name? His nickname.
It was Nicholas.
Yeah, his nickname. But it's Romania.
No,
isn't
it's
it? Transylvania.
Vladimir.
Yeah,
no,
but
no.
when you stab somebody with a knife or poke somebody, it's to kill him. What's it called? Could you call
Manslaughter.
No. He has a nickname.
Oh no, he's the inhaler.
You're getting it. You're
shit.
getting it.
Something Haler. He is the.
He's responsible for over 80,000 deaths that they plunged.
Yes.
Stuck knives or stakes in them. And
Yes,
he's a
yes,
self-proclaimed Dracula.
Yeah.
He drank, and possibly even ate. But they
The,
definitely drank children and people's blood. True story. Look it up.
No, it is. It is.
And Charles admits to
no,
being the ancestor of him. It was the 14th,
I know
15th century.
I know the damn word too. Darn it.
It was the 15th century. A lot of people
I want to say inhale.
like Dracula in Transylvania is made up. No, it's not. There is a true Dracula that lives in a true Transylvania. I think it's in Romania.
It is in Romania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15th century. End of 15th or the beginning of 15th century.
It was Vlad.
Yeah, Vlad
Yeah.
the
Impaler.
Vlad
Impaler.
the Impaler,
Yeah,
which
Impaler.
means piercing.
So so what it was.
No,
and,
but King
and
Charles,
it's funny because
he's proud
the
of it.
government tried to put Wikipedia's founder in prison, but couldn't. But yeah, no, in 1448,
And he died like in 15.
But he was
something.
considered one of the most important rulers in Wallachia, but that's Romania. Yeah. Vlad III, the Impaler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over 80,000. They say that he was responsible in murdering.
It's unbelievable.
I mean,
how
that's actual
much?
murdering. That's not going to war as a king and killing people. That was torturing people. 80,000 tortured and killed.
And that's what is recorded.
That's what's recorded.
Yeah.
And he used to have what do you call those dinners when you sick people, satanic people eat body parts and stuff? It's called some sort of dinner.
It's like a ritual.
Yeah, it's a ritual dinner. Is that sick?
Satanism?
You know, like what the Hollywood people do.
Oh, that's the red
Red shoes.
yeah, red. Yes, the red shoe shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I believe it, but it's hard to believe. A lot of people say it's not true.
Actually, from what I've seen in my
the
travels,
Pope wears red shoes too.
Well, the
It's
Pope
made from skin from humans.
many of the first popes used to actually take boys and fuck them and then kill them right then after they orgasm, just so they couldn't tell anybody. Yeah, good luck, Catholicism.
That's
Jesus,
deep,
Catholicism.
but the Catholic Church, I mean, that's another story.
Well, that's Medicis for you.
I mean,
But-
we will talk about them.
Okay,
That takes a while though. We don't.
Oh, it's gonna be it's really funny. So what it was actually Edward the Seventh.
That's his real name.
Yep, Edward the Seventh, Saxe Coburg Gotha.
Yeah, if you plug in
The blue German blood, Windsor's continental
German,
roots,
and you said Charles was German.
Yep.
That's working.
House of Hanover.
But no, put down King Charles says he's related to whatever the inhaler or that guy.
So
It'll
the
come
history of the British, inextricably intertwined with Germany, a heritage that will pride of place during King Charles III's first state visit to the country because
Yes.
Baron.
Well, he
So
supposedly owns that same castle that from the 14th century. It's in
I
that
wouldn't
family.
be surprised if
It's
it
in
was
that
his
family.
dad.
And he supposedly goes there and does weird things. I won't get into it.
So if it wasn't for I did not know this, guys. I'm learning something new. If it was not for World War I, the British royal family would still go by a German name. So World War I was actually what was that famous cigar? The Churchill.
Churchill.
Yeah. Which everybody hated because he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, everybody thought. Yeah, you were brought
thought
up
he was
in
weak.
school that he
Weak.
was a great man. He wasn't a great man, I guess. He was kind of.
He did something to good though.
Dude.
So yeah, that's the bloodline actually comes from the Tsars. He was actually the only. So
When you say you're talking about
from
that
Russia,
king.
the Tsars,
Right.
before Russia, they killed all the Tsars and all the family.
Right.
They supposedly killed the family. Their youngest son, was actually in Germany at that time. So they killed all the Tsars. So actually, he could take over Russia if he wanted. When he was alive, he could have taken over Russia. Right. He denounced himself in Germany because then he had German royalty when he was there.
Right.
So nobody knew. But he's actually, when he was alive, he was actually the heir to the throne. He was the Tsar, the next Tsar.
Interesting.
Yeah. Which is actually really funny. But guys, we're going to get to that at another.
No, that's.
Sorry, we
I
kind
think
of
we've
went
done
off.
enough
But,
on
yeah.
that one. But I mean, but that's what this show is about, man. I mean, you just what makes the world go round, you know?
We finally figured out after 2 hours
What
we actually
Well,
what I wrote down.
I always knew
you
it was
just
that.
finally said it because I was trying to rack my brain about like,
Yeah,
still,
what makes the world go round?
Yeah.
And it's politics and religion, but we're not supposed to talk about that. Shh! Don't talk about religion or politics. It's not good. No. But it's what makes the world go round. I just want you to know that.
what makes their world go round.
Yeah. They don't want us.
You guys are just puppets. There's a puppeteer.
Yeah, it's time for my nap. What
But
time is it?
hey, guys, we gotta let him go take a nap,
Yeah, I gotta
and it's
take
the
a nap.
weekend. And you know what? We love you all, and I know we got a little bit of tense, but thank you so much for all the likes with Crocodile.
Hey.
And I hope you guys love all this. We're gonna upload it right now. Oh, I'm gonna upload it when actually not right now, but let's not sugarcoat it. But in probably an hour or so. But hey, we love you. I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter. Oh my goodness, I can't wait because I'm gonna spend it alone, so I get alone time. What are you doing? You want to shout out or kids or anything? Jess?
Tomorrow, we got church tomorrow, and our grandkids come home from Florida, and we'll probably try to convince them to come over and help us with the yard. Pay them some bucks. Huh? Hey, come on, grandkids. Hey, you pay them.
You want Jay's lawn service
we
card?
pay 'em right. Hey,
It's so
you
perfect
cheap
right now.
suckers out there. Number one, we get to be with our grandkids, but like instead of paying them like everybody always takes advantage of their grandkids. Like, hey, I'll pay you $8 an hour cash. It's like we pay them 15, 20. No, I always go like 15, and if they do good work, then we give them like 20. It ends up being like $22 an hour.
Can I make a suggestion?
Hey, they'll work for us anytime.
Can I make a suggestion?
You know what? It's only money.
Just go grab a couple $100, put them in eggs, throw them around, and say,
Yeah.
you guys each have.
No.
a
I
portion
like
of
them to do something for their money. I mean,
Well,
like
yeah,
they help me
yeah.
with my pictures, and like they work an hour to do buttons because I hate doing buttons. I'll pay them like $40, and they're like, but it's like, dude, you don't know how much you helped me out. Thank you.
He is so far away from his father. Two different realms of life.
Well, okay,
But-
hey, but next time.
Yep. Oh,
Okay,
guys,
oh.
Monday. You want to tell them what you're cooking?
No, it's 10 o'clock. Not really.
Okay, never mind, guys.
I mean,
it's gonna be up.
It's
so
something
up.
where I mean, basically, it's
gonna be fun, guys.
scrambled eggs with, and then
Don't tell 'em.
Oh,
Don't-
okay.
let's
no,
just
it's
give 'em a little
something
bit,
that
you
you've
know.
never seen before. I create really weird things, and it's low carb and low
Hell
sugar
of a
because
cook.
I have
Sells
diabetes,
himself short.
and I'm about ready to. I mean, the last 3-4 months I've been doing really good, but I need to make a change. It's not. My wife and I are not on a diet. We're on a diet change. I mean, it's
If you
totally
tasted the
different.
food and looked at the food, you would not think you're on a
you're
diet.
satisfied.
But then you look at it, and when you are eating it, you're like, that was only 400. I could have ate a Snickers for 400.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, a small Snicker, a large Snicker
Well,
these days
but
is
you feel
550.
great.
I know calories of everything, man. Bananas have 96 calories for.
I think that's why all the
Egg
fast
is
food
75.
they dropped all their prices off and just put on the calories.
A Big Mac is 550 calories. I know.
It's $14.
I know
though.
all the calorie stuff. I'm not, man. It's just,
No.
dude. I used to weigh 283. I'm at
Oh, I know.
205 now. I got 20 more to go. You're a skinny runt, man. You're losing way too much. You're gonna have to eat double Monday.
Oh, 174, and I love it.
171, you said.
Well, no, I ate your shit.
Oh yeah, you're about one. Yeah, you're at 170.
Plus, I had some Sour Patch Kids on the way here.
Oh,
Sugar
man,
Cal-
don't say that's like you're
I'm a
saying
candy
that to-
whore.
you're- Yeah, I know, but you're saying Sour Patch to a diabetic. That's like if I was an alcoholic, you're like, hey, I was drinking some whiskey on the way here. It's like, come on, dude, knock it off.
I can leave
Now
before the
I
bag
gotta
on
no,
the
I gotta go lie to my wife that I'm.
I'll
gonna
leave
go
my
get
Blue
gas.
Raz Sour
No,
Patch Kids on
I
the
gotta
stoop.
go. I am like that. Just sounds so cool.
I
I'm gonna lie to my wife now, and I got to go get some milk at the party store and pick up. Not only those, but I haven't had a Snickers bar and a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Since
The
I
old
already,
days.
Since I already have the dagger in, I'm gonna twist it when
No,
I
the
wake
old
up in the
days.
morning and
No,
I go
the-
to sleep.
the
I
old
actually
days,
take,
when you're young.
I take one and I go.
No, the young days when you used to do, I used to do things I shouldn't have done, and when I got hungry, you go to the store and be like, Hostess pie, some chocolate milk, Snickers,
I just had a
some
cherry
potato
pie.
chips.
I just had a cherry pie.
And that's all on the way home, and if that's all on the way home from Kalamazoo, and then eat all of that, and then stop at M89, the gas station there, and say, "Oh my God, I forgot to get Doritos
I don't even get
with
the
French onion
I don't
dip,"
get the individual.
and I wondered why I was 283 pounds.
I can't gain weight. I love it.
just weird.
Plus, it's nice getting rid of your teeth and having fake ones.
Yeah.
Oh, it's even better.
That's how you lose weight. Just keep your teeth out. I mean, what are you going to eat?
No, because you can't. You can taste it, but honestly, guys, if you ever get a chance and your teeth are really this, keep your teeth if you can. But if you ever get into a situation like I did, oh my goodness, you will have a whole new outlook on candy because you can't screw up your teeth.
Don't say, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
You go downtown then, don't you?
And if you do, they're insured. Then just give you a new one.
Man, it sucks being a diabetic. But you know what? Diabetes too. Who do you to blame but yourself?
I'm actually shocked I don't have
diabetes too. And you was like, you can't sit there and cry and go, "Oh, I got diabetes too." Hey, it's your own fault, you idiot.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, I know.
It's what you eat. And I'm learning and I'm doing good. And Monday I'm going to show you something that if you're a diabetic, you can eat really good.
And guys,
Just
you know what?
You eat.
He is a hell of a cook and a chef. I'll tell you what.
You don't go on.
You guys are going to see it on Monday. I'm going to have 4K, 1080p. We're going to talk. You guys are going to love it. It'll be probably about an hour show, maybe a little bit more if Brock, allows. But I'll tell you what. This guy can make some shit. Excuse my language. Make some shit. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But guys, hey.
Okay, go ahead.
Have a wonderful Easter. I hope you guys enjoy your family. Please do. And you know what? That's all you have left is family. I don't care if you're arguing, you're mad at each other. Just if you can't get to each other and make it better, try to get around it. Let's do a reach around type deal. With both of you guys.
True. It's true.
Do it. But Easter
you
is
think you
it's
have
a
all
holiday.
these Facebook friends and all these friends, and you know what? When push comes to shove, there's only one or two people that are going to come to your side, and chances are it's family. So you better have a close family. Okay, family is everything.
It really is. It really is.
I enjoyed my time with you. And getting to know you. I call you my son. But you got one thing I ask as being your daddy.
What's that? Oh, sure.
Just kind of calm down with the F-bombs and stuff. Just be cool.
I've been really
do that on your other show, but just be cool on that.
I've been really cool.
I know it, but you're starting to believe in the Lord. The Lord doesn't want you to swear. Just start there.
Baby steps, bro.
I know steps. It. Baby steps. Stop
Crawl
swearing.
before you walk.
Work on stop swearing.
Walk before you run.
You have stopped saying GD in front of me. That's good.
I know.
See? You're working. And now
I haven't even
baby steps.
I've dropped the F-bomb once, maybe.
Baby steps from GD to now you're starting to trot a little bit with the F-bomb stopping and until you just clean
to
it
all
up.
You English people, I'm about to ride English and start jumping horses.
What the heck does that mean?
Anyways.
What does that mean?
It means
every time we start to go off, we get going again. What does that mean? Oh.
It means I'm going to go farther. I'm progressing.
I got you.
Progressing.
He's doing good, though.
Progressing.
He's doing good. You didn't swear that much today, but you get on a roll, baby. You get
me a little bit heated and emotional about certain things.
You know what? I'm not better than you. I mean, I swear occasionally, but I do. It's just some people swear more than others. That's all.
But remember, especially for marriage.
What?
Excuse my language, marriage. Okay.
Yeah, and I do. You
I do
are
catch
respectful.
myself. I
you are respectful when you don't swear in front of women.
But that's how I grew up. Though.
No, with women, that's just respect. Yeah. But it's easy to swear when you I don't swear that much, but
when you're passionate and emotional about something.
But when you are who you hang out with. If you hang out with an F-bomber like some of your friends, I mean, you're going to say it more.
And I'm even changing you, Nate.
Yeah, I heard, Nate, that you're kind of cleaning up a little bit.
A little bit.
Nate, dude, it's just so much better not hearing the F-bomb all the time. I mean, it is a great word. I mean, there's no question. And
there's so many terminology for it.
Depending how you say it, man, it can be a verb, an adverb, a noun.
At least 100 different meanings.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. But,
it all depends upon the pitch.
It's just, it gets old.
Yeah.
It does get old.
I know. So, guys, hey.
I don't know.
Stay alive. Stay alive?
I always forget this. Save it alive or die or something.
No, stay alive.
What?
Don't die.
Oh, don't die.
Unless
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
And we will see you back here on Monday.
Definitely
Guys,
don't die until before you're saved because you're screwed.
I'll come get you.
Yeah.
Been there.
At this
Don't worry
point-
about it.
At this point,
I got a mansion and a condo down in hell. And I'll just, like an Airbnb. Don't worry about it. I'll ship you back up.
shut this thing.
But anyways, guys, hey,
Shut
happy
this
Easter. I love you all.
See you guys.
Oh, my goodness. Enjoy it. Love you.